Hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Milz. Welcome back to Keeping It Real with Milz. This is the blueprint to life after a spinal cord injury. This is everything you won't find in a textbook.com. So guys, welcome back to episode 5. You're probably wondering, well, okay, episode 5. Why are you here with 5 beautiful? Oh wait, that would be 4, right? Shit. Can I start all over? Yeah. Okay. So welcome back to episode 5. And this episode is very special because if you're viewing us, if you're watching YouTube, you are viewing 5 beautiful ladies. I'm one of them. So before we do start, I do want to introduce everyone here. So first, introduce. First, I'm going to introduce. You can just cut it off. First, I'm gonna introduce my older sister. Her name is Katy. Katie's the one in the green. Katie, say what's up.
Hi, I'm Katy.
Mic bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, like
it's gonna be difficult with the microphones.
Yeah, just like keep it up here.
Okay, we can share.
Yeah, you don't even. Yeah, Katie's gonna be in charge and we do the ladies.
Okay.
Okay, so Katy, she is my older sibling. Katy, say hi.
Hi, I'm Katy.
Okay, so
I love Katy.
So Katy is our older sibling. She's como like Kim Kardashian to the family. If you guys know Tony from my videos, well, that's the mom. You know, you guys are always wondering like, oh, is that your kid? Like, no, that's not my kid.
That's my child.
That's Anthony's mom. Okay, so now I'm gonna introduce you to Uva. You can call her Uva or Grape. I don't really know her real name because we've been calling her Uva since like, I don't know, since I remember. Wait, since I was born, right? Well, Uva, let me tell you a little bit about Uva. She's kind of like the mom from the family, bro. She'd be like, can somebody add on?
The mom.
She's the mom, basically. Anything you want to add, Uva?
No.
Okay,
Go on. I'm very shy.
That's very
Go on. Go on.
So now, en luego la que sigue, it's me. So I'm in the middle.
Middle child problem. Middle child problem.
Too much, man. The forgotten one.
I'm sweaty.
And after me, we have La College. That's Esme, the one to my left.
Hi.
And Esme, she's like La NASA. We call her the college because what school do you go to?
UTA.
Yeah, so she's like the smart one from the family. I mean, we're all smart, but you know, she's the one that actually like went to college. Like,
She has the brains.
and now we have the little one, the Gugugaga.
Okay, guys.
That's Abby.
I'm the funny one.
She is actually the funny one.
Oh.
Well, like always.
She's a baby.
Yeah, she's a baby. So she's the one that everyone says that we look alike, and if we're twins, and every time we're like out in the public, they're like, "Wait, are you guys twins?" And then we'd be like, "Well, yeah, she's the one that walks,
Yeah.
and I'm the one that doesn't," and then we make it awkward. So,
They just walk away.
and I roll away. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering like, okay, well, why are so many beautiful people in one room? Well, the reason why I am doing this video, and actually we didn't like plan this out, and I didn't tell them because I didn't want them to be like, you know, because this is Keeping It Real with Milz. So we are gonna keep it really real with you guys. We didn't, you know, I didn't tell them what was the vibe. I kind of a little bit, but I didn't tell them like what exactly we were going to discuss. So listen up. This podcast is for the Uva of 6 years ago. This is the Katy of 6 years ago. Like, this video is for the Abby that was, wait, how old were you, Abby?
Like 13.
13, yeah. Esme, how old were you then?
14, 15.
Esme is single now, so if you guys want to holla.
Me
like,
too.
Abby's single too. Yeah, Uva and Katy, they're unavailable, so nah. And I like their guys, so nah, bro, nah. Well, anyway, yeah, Esme, how old were you then?
I think I was 15.
15, so it's like, what advice would you had wanted then? You know, I feel like back then it was just different because like people, there wasn't much, like a lot of awareness about spinal cord injury, or like if you were to like look like even like on TV shows or like on Instagram, anywhere, like it wasn't really common, or people like it just wasn't out there. This inclusivity, like even like a Target, you know, all of that, what I'm talking about. So like I said, it's for the person you were 6 years ago. What advice would you had wanted, or what did you wanted to hear at that time when you found out that I was a quadriplegic? when the most beautiful of all your beautiful sisters, you know, ¿qué querías escuchar?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I still remember whenever we were at the hospital and you had just gone out of surgery, and I remember the doctor saying, your sister, she will be paralyzed from the neck down, right? Because of where her surgery was at. I mean, her
surgery, no, yeah.
Her injury.
Yeah, injury.
So because of where her injury was at, when she came out of surgery, the doctor came back and told us that she would be paralyzed from the neck down. So, I mean, honestly, I was like mind blown. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know that was possible. You know, back then, anytime you would see somebody in a wheelchair, you would wonder. I mean, we didn't know anyone that was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
We didn't know anyone. We didn't have any family members that were in a wheelchair. We didn't know if people were just born that way or what was the reason or cause. We didn't care because there was nothing.
Like, it didn't affect us.
It didn't affect us, exactly. So, we didn't know the severity of her injury. I didn't know what a SCI was. I didn't know all the terms that they use. And the thing is, doctors throw so many terms out there for you, and it's just a lot of information to grasp. So I wish somebody I wish there was videos out there. I wish there was more stuff on social media, how there is now. Right. It's easy to, search for a hashtag and look up SCI or what do you have? C5.
Yeah,
C5 or quadriplegic, stuff like that, right? And it's just so easy to find people, right? Where back then you didn't have any of that, right? And people were more, I guess they were embarrassed or they were shy or
like close-minded.
Yeah,
they just didn't have the platform.
Yeah, there's no platform, right? So it's like, but now my sister, she's doing that, and so that's why we're here, trying to, bring awareness for everyone. But anyways, I wish somebody would have came and talked to us and told us like, hey, these are the options. This is exactly what the injury is,
kind of look like,
what it consists of. What I wish somebody would have told us the amount of therapy she would have to go through. People did say she would go to therapy, but we didn't know. To this day, she's still doing therapy. It's like a very long recovery
lifestyle.
Yeah, and not only did her life change, all of our lives changed because we were there.
Yeah. I mean, y'all still here. They keeping it real, man. They hold it down, man. They keep it down, like, for real, man.
We try.
Nah, man. Y'all not trying.
We're real for that.
They're like more than trying. So, I mean, people are always asking me like, oh, did you go to therapy? Like, like the therapy where they ask you like, well, how does that make you feel? And I feel like I do need it, and I feel like everyone does need it, but they have been like my therapist. Like Katy, bro, like she went to the army, so she's really like, like she's real mean. Like one time I fell, and then I called her FaceTime, and I was like, oh my god, I just fell. She was like, well, get up. And I was like, oh true. And then I called Uma, and she was like, oh, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? Like the mom. And then Esme and Abby, like I think they were in scores, and then they're like, oh, are you okay? Like,
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's go back to the topic. Yeah, tough love, definitely. How did that make you feel? Or I mean, advice.
What advice or how it made me feel? So what advice? Okay, so advice that I wish somebody would have gave me was honestly, like Katy said, I just wish there was more information, right? And then also just kind of be patient, because it's like I think at the moment we kind of thought that it was just like, okay, she's gonna get surgery and everything's gonna be fine, right? So just kind of not to outdo yourself, like take care of yourself, right? Because I just see like, if you're a family member that's going through this, I don't think you realize at the moment that is going to be like a long-term situation. So don't forget to like take care of yourself, because that person, your family is going to need you to be strong, because they're going to need you. They're going to continue to keep needing you, right? So I felt like that's what we did at the beginning. Like we were just really trying to, especially our dad, like remember he didn't want to leave the hospital. Because we were like, look, you're gonna outdo yourself, like you're gonna burn yourself out. Yeah, so I think it's really important. I just think that's the advice that I would give to somebody. And remember, we're talking about like when this first happens, right? Just don't forget to take care of yourself, and just pray for strength, because you're gonna need it.
especially like with a disability like this, because it's a permanent disability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone go next, bro? Since you're next.
Okay. Honestly, from like the moment that the doctor told us that, you know, you were never going to walk again to you coming home, it's all a blur. Like
Same
that
girl. All
transition
drugged
period. Okay, well, I wasn't.
My bad.
But you know, like me and Abby, we couldn't drive. We were like, we will come home from school and like nobody will be here. We'll just wait for someone to take us to see you.
Yeah,
I mean, they
they
were
weren't. Yeah, like they really weren't present. Yeah, weren't.
I didn't know what was going on. Like to a
Exactly.
few years ago, that was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, you know, like she
Like, it
can't
just
walk.
kicked in.
because they were not. Yeah.
Yeah,
what?
so that transition
I was
period,
like-
like it's all a blur.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
much of it. I just remember you being here and us like struggling to put you in the car to take you to therapy, and that's kind of it. Like you were here, you were normal. Next thing we know, we're like taking you to therapy
Yeah.
and helping you do everything.
That's what I can remember.
And honestly, I don't remember what I was thinking at the moment. Like, oh shit, like is this forever? Like, is this a just 1 year kind of thing? All I remember is that out of nowhere, like it was like this, and we just kind of had to
Like, this is
assimilate,
her
like,
lifestyle,
like,
you know,
and this is
our
our
lives,
life.
yeah,
Like you are living with us, we are a family. Like
Right.
this is our life now, you know, and that's honestly
Or maybe
it.
that can be like kind of, you know, advice to give to people, like don't leave the little ones out, you know, like maybe we should have kept y'all more involved, and I think we just kind of like didn't even remember about y'all because we were so focused with Mildred. So maybe that should be an advice if you know you have little ones like younger, maybe keep them involved and keep them like informed as well, you know, because I feel like you're right, like we wouldn't tell y'all anything because y'all weren't in the hospital. We would get home and it was just like, oh, she's fine. But you know, maybe we should have talked to you and be like, hey, you know,
Yeah,
this
but
is
you know,
what, you
we
know.
all didn't know what was going on, so we understand. But
I mean,
I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized to this day.
I still don't know what's going on. Hey, what happened to you?
I'm sorry.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty much done. Like I said, like it's all a blur. It just kind of happened, and you kind of just have to adapt. And you know, you're our sister, so it's like not even like we are doing this because we love you and we care for you. So it's just kind of like we're doing it and we're doing this together,
Yeah.
and that's just we kind of just gotta
Keeping
roll
it
with
real.
it, you know?
Hey, you gotta keep it real.
Yeah. In the streets. Okay.
But before you guys bash Esme when she said, oh, you weren't normal, honestly, guys, it just wasn't our normal. Them, like, you know, helping me transfer them, like, everyone in my family has seen me naked. Like, they would shower me. They would, like, literally, like, clean my butt.
I used to sit in the toilet with you. Not in the toilet. I used to sit in the restroom while she did the yeah, like I
The
would just
bowel
sit there.
program.
Yeah.
There's pictures of this happening.
And she'll be like, wait, are you done?
Insert the pictures of me in the restroom with you.
Oh, yeah, we gotta insert the picture right here.
I didn't do that, but I did hold a shower.
Bro,
I used to sit in the restroom like this.
literally. And Katy, bro, she a real one. Like, I don't really like to be like, you know, this is TMI, but I don't really like to be like, you know, little like Carrie down there. And Katy was like literally like.
Okay, TMI.
I thought that was like super dope. I was like, babe, as a babe, you know, like that wasn't our new normal. So before you guys, yeah, that is a normal. You know, you being disabled is normal. Like, I get it, right, but it wasn't our normal. This is normal now.
Yeah, like I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like
I'm just looking out for you,
wasn't
bro.
our
It be-
normal.
They're gonna come for you.
And I'm just
It's
looking out
Miss
for you.
Bean. It's the mean
Yeah,
one.
it's supposed to be.
She goes to college.
wow.
All right. Well, Abby.
What Esme said, you know. What she said.
Say your own stuff.
What? I didn't. And we think the same, so what? Not for real. Can you cut this out?
What advice you would give a little sister that's going through this, that they just had like their bigger brother, their parent, or you know, what advice would you give to that person?
Honestly, I think that for little sisters, like I feel like, you know, when we were here like at the house alone, or like you said, we didn't really know what was going on.
For you.
Me and Abby would just be kind of like supporting each other, you know, kind of like
these are some of the questions that some of my internet friends asked me, and because of confidential reasons, I can't say who quien las mandó. Okay. And I feel like they're bringing really good points, and I feel like we can just keep going with these type of questions.
Okay.
So since we were talking about like the parents, did the parents ever like sit down and talk to you guys and like, hey, well, this is, I don't know, did you guys ever have a conversation with like papi, mommy? I don't. I mean, I've never asked y'all, but
no. I mean, I don't think they knew. So I like. Yeah, they could like tell us exactly what was going on.
Yeah, and that goes to like my point that I was saying earlier. I feel like they should have had that conversation with them, right? Yeah. And like I said, I think it was because they didn't really know themselves what was going on.
I think it's just different. One, because mommy and papi, they don't really like talk English. And whenever you are introduced to like a disability, especially this one, spinal cord injury, it's literally a new language. So it's like, okay, mommy and papi, they don't really talk English. One, right? I mean, they do, but I don't think they like totally understand it. And then you're like introduced paraplegic, quadriplegic, a bowel program, a quad belly, your triceps. Like, it's just different. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't know how to pray in English. What the fuck?
Okay.
You know, so it's like, I
think they were just more focused on other things, and they understood. I think they were more focused on her and trying to get her to be better. And I don't think that they had time, not because they didn't want to, but they didn't have time to sit down and explain it to themselves, because they themselves didn't really even understand the injury. But I think that if you do have little kids, I mean, I guess you could sit down and kind of try to explain it as much as you can to them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, I think and maybe not like the whole get into terms, but I think just kind of being like, hey, your sister's going through this, and just kind of understand like why we're not here for you, right? We're gonna be over there with her a lot of the time.
And they understood.
How did you explain it to y'all's babies, like GC and Bimbo, Tony?
Well, I don't think I don't think I went into detail and kind of being like, oh, she's not gonna be able to walk, or she got in, she got in an accident and she's in the hospital, but
and she's gonna need help. So
yeah,
if you're
exactly.
if you're there and you see that she needs something, then you should help her as much as you can.
Yeah, like Tony helps you a lot.
Yeah, but like they kind of like, well, how old were they before my injury? They were like 3 years or 2.
Bimbo was 2, so Anthony must have been like a year and a half.
He was about to turn 2. Yeah.
So I feel like this has been their normal.
That's how they know.
Yeah. That's how they know me. They don't remember me like. I think it's like really like vague though. Like whenever they would like remember me walking or running, or maybe just because of pictures
or like the videos.
Yeah. But I don't. This is like all they know.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
So that's why they don't treat me like different or anything. I'm playing.
We
don't.
We
really don't.
Honestly,
I
be disabled.
No,
I be forgetting she's disabled.
I feel like we be
sometimes.
forgetting.
Sometimes I'm just like
get it yourself.
Just kidding. No, sometimes I'm just like, Mildred, I think you can wash dishes, right? I think at first I was like, I know your disability and all, but you should be able to wash dishes. And then all of a sudden she started washing dishes. So I'm just like, I bet you could like mop too.
I know.
When did she mop?
Oh yeah.
She mop. I'm like, stop making all these excuses. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Yes, you can.
I bet you can run too. We make jokes like that. We don't know.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be thinking. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, like she really is disabled, because we don't see her like that.
I know.
I don't know.
No,
I don't think
we don't.
I
I
see her
don't.
like that either.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, sometimes we be forgetting, like, pobrecita. Like, pobrecita.
They be treating me normal, bro. I like it.
We don't discriminate.
Yeah, we don't.
Or like sometimes I'd be like, damn, why should be like that? And I'm like, oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's been tough for me, but I think if you're disabled and if you're watching this, don't forget that this is also hard for all of them, because I feel like I didn't start like being like, I don't know, I guess like okay, like mentally okay until like barely like a day ago. I believe like until like recently, I feel like I've been through like a lot of phases. It's like a little roller coaster, right? So I don't think I've actually like I don't think I actually realized that like it wasn't just me, like it's literally everyone around you. So it's like if you're disabled and have a spinal cord injury, like okay, yeah, it sucks, but like it's even harder to see somebody that it's like harder for you to see somebody suffer and you're just like not able to help them out. So I feel like that's like, because I feel like they feel helpless and it's like, well, I can't do that for you, like, and then it's like I feel like a lot of times I was kind of like, well, you don't get it, you don't understand. Well, duh, they're not disabled, bro. So yeah, but how did like I guess like
I guess you're just trying to say, like, if you're disabled, you know, just kind of know that, you know, it's difficult for the other person too. And it's like, yeah, they might not understand you, but you don't understand them either. You know what it is to see somebody that you love to suffer, and know that you can, you can help them. Like, hey,
But
can you
there's
have
only
that?
so much you can do.
Right, you cannot heal them, and you really can't do anything, so you feel helpless, right? So just kind of understanding each other, right? Like you being able to get in your caregiver situation, and
like, try to
them,
get each other's like point of
right,
view.
and then them too, trying to get like, well, you gotta understand her too, you know. And I think just like, well, I'm getting off topic, but I think it's just kind of very important to keep communication open. And I know for me, I don't live with you, so it's very easy, but I know that's the advice that I gave Abby and Esma too. Like, just try to understand her, you know. And I feel like you try to understand them too, right? Like, how would you be if you were like 18?
Abby's looking at me weird, guys.
You know, like the last thing you would want to do when you were 18 is take care of a sister, or want to like give something for you. So it's like you're understanding each
I'm
other.
squinting right now.
You know, I don't know. I think that's just kind of
Yeah, what Uba said.
right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You be always trying to copy, bro.
I'm shy. I'm nervous.
Whatever. Appreciate
What was the question?
And what Katie said.
Whatever she said.
Whatever she said.
How has my injury impacted your life? I don't think we would be doing this podcast right now, bro.
No, I think you'll be out in the streets.
And you're straight.
Working.
Yeah,
She used to work a lot. She still
You
does.
weren't even at the house.
You weren't.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Hey, I don't remember hanging out with Mildred before her accident.
Se la pasaban en la
honestly.
calle.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, look.
She used to be mean to us.
In
Yeah.
my defense, guys, like, I feel like I was always, like, literally, like, I would go to school, and then from school, I would do homework, and then straight from, like, the library, I would go to work, and then after work, I would go to the park, and then the gym, and that was, like, late already, and then it was kind of, like, all over again.
Yeah.
Like, for real. And, well, of course, I would go out on the weekends, but...
So what was the question?
How has this
different?
changed your life?
So we got closer. That's one thing, you know, that.
Yeah, I
that
feel
I'm
like
glad
all
about.
the family.
Yeah, we got super close, and she's like my best friend. Hey,
Just kidding.
not joke, bro. No, yeah, that's one thing that I always say, you know, that we got closer, because before, like, we didn't even used to like talk like that, you know, but like now we besties or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it has impacted me in a good way, like a better way. I think it's helped all of us become better people.
Yeah.
I think the way that her injury has impacted me is in a good way for sure. I think that it's helped me become a better person. I think that there's days where I'm just having like a shitty day and I get mad or for whatever reason.
What?
Katy, mad?
Nah, wrong Katie.
I'll get mad for whatever reason, like stupid reason most of the time, right? It's a stupid reason. And I'm like, you shouldn't be mad about shit like that. Like, you have a very great life. And I think like her injury just helps me, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like motivate you?
No. It helps
Grateful?
me.
Appreciate.
It helps me appreciate. It really, really helps me appreciate the little things in life, right? Like being able to just wake up in the morning and get up and walk to the restroom and brush your teeth, like stuff like that, like very simple stuff that we take for granted. It helps you appreciate life so much more. And there's days where I'm having a bad day and I'm like, why are you having a bad day? Like, you have it all. Lo tienes todo. And then there's people like my sister who have real life problems. like real actual problems
that
right?
you can't solve.
Actual problems that no tienen solución. That I mean, they can get better, but they won't ever be.
No de un segundo, like.
Right. So it's like if she's doing good and I wake up and I see her snap, she's been up for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I love morning.
You don't even sleep. She don't even sleep.
Yeah.
She don't even sleep.
Bro. I'm gonna sleep when I die.
And I wake up early. So I wake up and I see her snaps and I'm like, how the fuck is she up already? Like you should be up already, you know? So it helps me just try to be better, just try to appreciate the little things more.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For
yeah,
sure.
I know with the snaps. When we were back and going to work, and you were like in your morning snap with all this
like, good ass
energy.
mood.
Yeah, and I would like my alarm be ringing. I would like one eye open, and I would like look at Mildred.
Like,
I'm like,
hey, now I have
Mildred,
to be the good
like
one.
how you have so much energy, you
I
know?
love morning, bro.
Like,
I
oh
love
my
it.
god. So it just kind of makes it like, wow. I mean, if she can like, you know, or just like things like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to shower, and like I'll think about Mildred. I'm like, man, te pasas, you know, like come on, like te pasas. I don't want to go to a restroom because I'm like, it's too far. And I'm like, wow, you know, like te pasas,
You know what the people that are normal be like.
So yeah, no, for sure.
But like papi también, like he will say, you know, like, oh, Miller se va a la escuela, you know, todos los días. Oh, when you used to go to, you know, UH.
You a bitch go.
Y yo, yeah, and then he'll be like, oh, I have to go to work too, you know, like if Mildred can do it, we can do it too, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
She has a very strong willpower, like
Mhm.
huge
Yeah.
willpower.
I forgot what.
Oh, we used to go to the gym together. Like, nay, now I have to go because Mildred's going.
Yeah, but I think for everybody, it's just kind of had that, like you said, I feel like we've always been close, but it's just kind of brought us closer. And
Yeah.
just like, at least for me, like my faith, I mean, I feel like it, like, I mean, straining so much, you know, just like, come on, like if God is able to do that, like, I mean, really.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I kind of like hate to say it, but not really. But I'm like grateful that the accident, that you know, that I do have an injury, because we're just like way closer. I mean, I feel like we were closer before and we loved each other, but I just don't feel like we would have like saborearla. I don't want this video to be that long, because of course there's gonna be a part 2. Yeah, it's gonna be.
And we got shit to do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She's not kidding.
She's not kidding, bro. She's not. It's a real Katy.
Hey, we keep it real for
All
real.
right, okay. Well, one of the questions that one of my friends on the internet said is,
Why is Abby so pretty? I don't know.
you still know Rose and the G's?
That's my
She
mother.
was born this way.
Okay. So I don't want this video to be so long, okay? So I will be just ending it with questions. So whoever wants to answer them, just get the mic and let it roll.
Okay.
How do you guys feel when people ask you what's wrong with your sister in public, bro? I feel like
What the fuck's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding.
Like, what happened to you?
yeah, like because I feel like a
Look
lot of
at
people has
that.
asked y'all, like, you know, we're at bars, or usually like guys will like literally like try to like talk to Katy just to like, they'll try to talk to Katy and then they'll go with the, so what happened with your sister, and they'll be like, so what's up, you want to drink? Like I feel like, you know, it's like when we go to bars, and I feel like like when we're at the gym, they'll ask Abby, or like, you know, like how does it make you feel, or what?
Well, Katy said, "What's wrong with you? None of your business."
I'd be answering. I just be like, oh, she got into a car accident. But they ask me like with pity, you know, and I just be like, oh, car accident, and then they be trying to know more, like, you know, like, oh, how or when. I was like, yeah, and I just walk away. I don't
Me neither.
Yeah, I think it's because they know I'm gonna be like, none of your business.
I feel like they ever ask me because I'm like more with
I
her.
don't think no one's ever asked me.
No, I think we just had like where people were staring
Yeah.
at you, you know. Like remember that time that we went to the cake to get the cake supply store, and the lady was just like there at the counter, and she was literally like staring. And I'm a very passive person, right? And it got me angry. I feel like that's the only time that I can get like angry, and I would be able to go off on somebody. And she was like staring,
Like inspecting me, bro.
she was like this, like, and I was like, why is she staring at you? And she was like right here, so I know she heard, but not like plain out like ask. No.
Yeah.
I don't think no one's ever asked me either. Honestly, I'm pretty sure people have stared, but I don't. It doesn't.
Katy doesn't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever been bothered or even noticed. I don't think. I haven't noticed it. And the thing is, I told her too, like, you just can't get mad at people staring. I know it. I know you would probably be like, "Oh, what the fuck are you staring at?" You could feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like most people don't realize that they're staring.
Yeah.
Maybe they do. Maybe
Some people do.
Some people.
Well, like before your accident, I was there at people in wheelchairs. Cause like that wasn't normal, yeah. So,
Yeah, and I think at the beginning
I'll be
when
like,
we were
you know.
first like,
The fuck, bro? Look at the camera. Look at the video, bro. I was looking at me. I was kind of crazy.
wait, I didn't mean to offend anyone.
Nah, we're keeping it real.
And like I said, I don't think que la gente lo hace con mala gana.
Yeah,
Most,
I didn't do that.
some. Maybe
Yeah.
some do.
That's what it was.
and
I'm not gonna
like,
call it
when
anymore.
you're there for like a second, you're like, oh, like like,
No.
oh, you know, like you look and you just like glance, but when you're like straight up staring,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Yeah.
rude, and that you're
Like-
just like a rude ass person.
Like this. Yeah. Right. That's why I told Mildred too, because at first you really struggled with that.
Oh,
She
yeah.
wouldn't. There was a point where she didn't want to go
I
out
didn't
no
go
more
out at all.
Yeah.
because she was like, I'm tired of people staring. I'm like, look, first of all, most of these people probably aren't even staring at you like in a bad way. They're probably just trying to wonder, why is this girl like, she's so young? I wonder what happened to
Yeah.
her. Like, oh, like dang, like I wonder what happened to her in that way. And I don't know, maybe that's another video for you to talk how you overcame that. But because I know you really struggled with that at the beginning.
Yeah,
She's
bro,
the blue giraffe.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that's what
giraffe.
happened.
Stay tuned
Giraffe.
for the next
Blue giraffe.
episode.
Blue giraffe, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go out at all.
Yeah.
Because I was embarrassed. Like it's just like a really weird, like your body changes, you lose muscle, especially like if you're an athlete. So it's like, damn, bro, I literally put in work like a whole year and it just all vanished. Because I think it takes like what 2 to 3 weeks for your muscles to just like, you know, start like desinflándose,
So
right?
they say something like that.
Some shit like
I lost
that.
my muscles from my accident. I got in a car accident too, guys.
Nobody cares.
What-
No one's talking about
I
that.
wasn't stable for like a week.
Yeah, bro, my friend's gonna come.
It's
for you,
hard
bro.
out here. It's out of here, bro.
She got in a car crash, bro. But
I almost
thankfully, she's good. No spinal cord injury. We're all freaking out, but
Yeah.
yeah, man. I think that was like a really that was hard, bro. I feel like I still kind of like think about it right now. Okay, so how do you think you would be if you were the disabled one?
Depressed,
Yeah.
like bad. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess like with kids, you know, it's just different. I feel like me, like now with the kids, I feel like, you know, no tienes de otra, right? Like you have to, because you have your kids and that serves like as motivation alone. But me without kids, like me, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I'm very like unmotivated now. You know, I'm weak. You know, I'm not. My body's not. Oh my God, I don't know. That's why all the time I'm just like, I don't know how she does it. Like that girl's not normal. Like she is not normal. Cause it's like the energy, and I'm telling you, like you have bad days. Obviously, everybody has bad days,
Yeah.
but they're really not a lot. Like, and it's like, how does she do it? I swear, I ask myself this all the time. I don't know how you do it. Like
Just no
how.
thing, bro.
Like
Maybe,
she's,
whatever.
she's
I'm
not
not gonna say
normal.
that.
Like she's
Yeah.
not normal. I remember the people at the hospital, like the doctors, like they literally thought she had gone like mad because they were like she had lost her head because she was not. You know how everybody reacts after their
Like
surgery.
sad. You were
Yeah,
just normal.
she was normal.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just didn't settle in at the beginning.
That's what everybody thought.
I don't
yeah.
know if
And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get, you know."
Like she was in
better."
denial.
Yeah.
I know that even the therapist had gone and talked to you because I remember he sat there and like looked at you because you were like, oh yeah, I'm a run and this and this. And he was like, so hard, and she was like, oh, I'm fine. And then he was looking at her like, dang, like she's lost it. Like she really has no idea. She can't walk,
Dang.
and she was like, no, yeah, I know, but she was just like, what? Like I'm gonna walk one day, like, and everybody would look at her like, oh my God, like she's crazy.
Está loca.
But she just, and my mom was like, it's because like no la you know,
Procesado.
right, like when it's gonna hit her and it's gonna be bad, you know, it's gonna be a bad situation. And honestly, we're still waiting for it. Like it never really like got to that point. Like she's just not normal.
so. Then we kind of just kept the same energy. Like, oh yeah, you
All
are.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
okay.
it did. I mean, I think it got to a point where Mildred realized for a little bit. So
And
I
she
think it
wanted
was
to give up.
yeah, it was a very rough
yeah.
patch,
Yeah.
and I remember it. I mean, I still remember it, and I wasn't here, but Mildred would call me every day, and you know, it was a very rough patch. But I think right now, recently, you've started to just kind of realize this is my lifestyle.
Coronavirus did that.
Yeah, and I think you're finally kind of like, I'm not saying that
Accepting it,
you're
or
happy with your life, but this is your life and you're rolling with it.
I think I'm just grateful.
Yeah.
So it's like if you find literally like, it sounds like so simple and dumb, but if you like find one thing that you're grateful of, then like you're automatically gonna smile, right? And you're gonna like create like little like neurons in your head that make you smile, and that's just automatically gonna make you like feel good because it's gonna make you smile. You're gonna be like, oh shit, well it ain't that bad. Like, well shit, I can't run, but I mean
It could be worse.
it could be worse.
And I'm really happy to hear that, because before I will always tell you I'm really grateful that you're alive. Like that's literally I'm always so like I
Like
I
he's
thank
alive.
God every day that you're alive. And you know how I am. And I said that, and I'm like, I
Can we
literally
say?
thank God that I literally, when I pray,
Okay.
when the rare blue moon that I pray, shut up, mommy. I one of the first things that I, thank him for is you, and that you're still here with us. And you will always tell me, oh, whatever, I don't even care. Like, and I always get mad at you because I'm like, this is something that I'm grateful for, and I want you to be grateful just for the simple fact that you're alive. So I hadn't heard you say that, and I just, it makes me really glad.
I'm gonna take the mic, bro. I'm a little sentimental or shit or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, so strange.
Okay. Well, it's just like a process, isn't it? So hashtag trust the process, and it's gonna be like that for everyone. And I feel like a lot of people fail to forget that it's like we were all different individuals. Some people were already depressed, and some people were like in a really good state. So it's like if you're already depressed and then you get a spinal cord injury, like shit, like it's gonna be tough, dude. You're like depressed and then you're like, damn, you're depressed now, for real. So I feel like that has like big
Impact.
Yeah, so I don't think I went into that deep of a depression just because I wasn't like all that like depressed at the time. I don't know.
Or you had us.
I think that's just the type of person that you are. You have always been very.
Not only that, but I feel like some people are just alone.
Yeah.
You are alone, and Mildred never had that. She always had, my parents were always there for her. All of us, it's a lot of us, we're always there for her. Yeah, and if Abby wasn't available, or I was available, and if I wasn't available, one of us was available.
You know, boo at the time.
Oh.
We're gonna bring him.
Hey, yeah, I feel like the guy.
I was dating this guy, right? That would be another story.
Yeah, that'd be another story.
That'd
I
be
feel like
another
he
video.
played
That
a
really,
big role.
I
Really
really helped
big.
you.
And
Yeah.
I'm like
Wait,
forever
before-
would be grateful.
Before we do continue, this is a new guy, not the guy that caused the injury. I
Oh, yeah.
dated him after my injury, so keep going.
Yeah, so they met right
Before
before
your
her injury, right
injury, yeah.
before,
Mhm.
and he would go to the hospital every day, and he would take her flowers, and he'll take
Yeah.
her like
Yeah.
gummy bears. Like she likes gummy bears.
Yeah, these sour.
And
So
he
he-
would be
yeah.
there. He'll spend the whole weekend there. He'll spend a night there. And so her
He never spent a night.
accident happened in October.
I didn't let him. Hey, no, but no,
She's still
no.
heartbroken.
Hey, no, but
I
really,
know.
like I feel like
I'm
he
over him.
played a big part because like she would look forward to him. She would look forward to like him coming, and he would show me that, oh, is he here? Like, and I would like do your makeup, and she would look cute, and then like he would show up, and I was there, and it was just kind of like awkward. So I would like leave. I would tell Mildred, oh, I'm gonna go like buy something, and
What
I would
would
like
you do?
nothing. I would just walk around talking to Leo because I'm like, I was trying to be. I got the hint, because Mildred would look at me like, well, I was just sitting
She's
there.
like, oh, I got it.
Yeah, so she would look forward to it. The doctors were over there like teaching us how to like do the catheter stuff. And she was just like, so is Ricky coming today? And that's all she cared about.
Oh, Charlie.
I so much. She's gonna keep it in.
I mean, at this point, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Everyone knows already.
I'm just really grateful for him, and I feel like he was the perfect guy
Oh,
for
yeah.
that Mildred at the time.
Yeah.
Not anymore though, so slide in my DMs. So thank you. Okay, so let's end it off with this one last question, okay? Of course, there's gonna be a part 2 because I mean, why not? And please comment below any questions that you might want us to talk about next time we do get together. But before we do end that, let's go ahead and ask you this last one question, okay?
Okay, already.
You know what Gallo said? Why is Katy so rich?
That's a disclaimer. I am not rich. I am a.
Vende de la.
I'm hashtag working people.
9 to 5, 9 to 5.
Eso es lo que hace cuando trabajas muy fuerte.
And somebody asked me like, who am I closest to?
I don't know. That's a question.
Well,
for
that's
you.
yeah.
That's a
You
question for
guys-
you.
Yeah.
But I think you have your moments. So
To me?
You go through.
Yeah, you go through us. Yeah, you go through us.
But like, who's your favorite?
Commercial time.
Well, who do you feel is that you're the closest to?
Bro, I don't know. It's like I have different types of me. It's like,
It's like I feel like when you were in school and you needed math help, you would call Esme.
oh, for sure, bro.
Or like
Yeah.
if you were having a bad day, or you're like, hey, somebody made me feel bad today, and
And
then
I'll try-
you'll call me.
Yeah, for sure. Because I want her to snap out of it like real quick. And Katy, damn, bro, she mean, bro. If you're trying to get like some therapy sessions, contact her, DM her, cause she be mean, bro.
In a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a good way.
And then when you're feeling sad.
And then whenever you need to make a responsible decision, you'll call
Ooh,
Uba. If you want to make a bad decision,
Come on, Katy.
Yeah, go for it. Just go for it.
If you
Go
wanted
for
to laugh or like do some like dumb shit,
I'll be, bro.
Yeah.
You will call me from your car.
Oh yeah.
There was the period of time where you will always call me from your car, and I was like at home, like over there, you know, in my dorm doing homework.
Stuck in traffic.
Yeah, stuck in traffic from your car. That was like a thing.
Okay, so this question somebody asked, they were like, which closet is better? Like, who has the best closet? I guess like wardrobe. I meant
Okay.
they meant. I guess.
Dang, I think it's either Mildred or Katy.
Yeah.
But Katy is like, we don't even take it because we can't fit in her
I
stuff, so we
know,
don't
yeah.
even. I feel like only us four can share stuff, right?
Because Katy has tiny feet.
And her clothes is, like,
her clothes
extra
are tiny
small.
Too, so.
Like
Yeah, I know my
her,
shoes fit
her
her.
faldas are like gay.
like my skirts would fit her, my niece. my daughter.
Exactly, my 10-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
So I guess
We can
Mildred,
share clothes, yeah.
Yeah.
like this is her shirt right here.
For me and Mildred. Or Esme. This is my shirt.
Yeah.
Oh dang! I wish whenever I was growing up, I didn't have a closet to
Yeah,
go
bro,
to.
I would steal your clothes.
And y'all can like go to each other's
Yeah.
closets.
We do. We do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's like $5.
Free.
I spend the most. That's like.
Okay, I have a good one.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Did you honestly think that I was going to be completely paralyzed? Like, did you like really think like, damn, bro? Like, I mean, she's gonna stay in the power wheelchair for life. Like, I'm not, like, well, I don't know.
At the beginning, I didn't know. I just
I did.
Yeah, me too. And you know, I spent a lot of time at the hospital with you, right, since the beginning. And you know, I'm very negative by nature, and that's why I say that I feel like my faith got very strong from them, because I'm very like by the book, very, you know, science, this, and I would research, and I was spend my time on Google, and I remember it was just always me and my mom, and she'd be like, the doctor would come in, Dr. Winslow, to check on her every day. My mom would be like, preguntales, like ask her, you know, what's gonna happen, when's she gonna get better. And I didn't want to ask because I knew the answer. I knew what she was gonna say, and my mom used to be like, "Es que bueno," and I'm like, "Mom," like, and so one day I had the conversation with my mom, and I said, "Mom, she's not gonna be able to walk, like." She's I said I was like, listen, like she has a spinal cord injury.
Yeah.
She's injured. She is paralyzed from her neck down. Do you understand that? Like if she walks one day, it's gonna be because of a miracle. So
and I kind of thought the opposite.
No.
I was like, look, just because these doctors say she's not gonna be able to walk doesn't mean she's not gonna be able to walk. Like everyone's injuries are different, and just because, you know, this person, I've never been by the book, actually. I've always been like, no, like no, it can't be. Like she is gonna get better. She is gonna be able to walk one day. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next year. But I think that I was very positive. I was very hopeful. I think that one day she will be able to walk again. And but then again, I had to be realistic too. I knew there was possibility that she probably wasn't gonna be able to walk again.
right. So I was like, you know, if she ever walks, we have to understand it's because God did that. You know, because she's not supposed to be able to. So if she walks, it's because you know, it was a miracle, and that's why I'm like, he really did do that. You know, like she walks. Like, come on, like who was that? Exactly.
Yeah, like I always straight up, like when Uva said the doctors say you were never gonna walk, like they're fucking doctors, like they.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
They went to school.
Dr.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like,
He was kinda
damn,
He was.
Mildred's never gonna walk again. Like I was like, this isn't gonna like Rosa de Guadalupe, where she's suddenly gonna start running one day.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that is
I
not
thought
going
like
to
that
happen.
too, honestly. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
No, yeah. So then that's what, you know, my thing is like, we just have to keep praying and keep believing. I didn't mean that she's not gonna walk. I was just like, we have to understand, like,
Be realistic.
Exactly. We just have to not lose faith and always just keep praying that it's going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because of our faith, because that's just what we believed, we want it to happen.
Yeah.
Did you?
I just wasn't like so worried. I don't know, bro.
What did you think?
I thought that I was. I don't know. I was just never scared. I was like, I mean, the muscle remembers. So it's like if I keep trying, I keep doing like the exercise, I think I will be able. It never crossed my mind that I was never going to not walk, and I never see myself like disabled. Like like when I saw myself in a picture one day, and I was like, dang, like I'm wearing like a diaper and my pee's hanging out, like, and it looks like a
Apple juice.
like a Capri Sun
Big old Capri.
hanging, bro. And it's just like I just look. I don't know if it's confidence or it's just like I just look at myself like ooh, like really big. Like I just never thought like that was it. Like I just felt I just I don't want it to sound so like, you know, but like when you really like trust God, you're like, ah, he got me, bro, I'm good. And it was just always like that for me, like, nah, bro, this can't be it. Like, he got me, like, I'm good, like, I'm really good. So that's like, whatever. Right. Like day by day, like, okay, well, let me try to do this or whatever. And I feel like as the days go on, if I was to die tomorrow, like, I will literally be okay because I know that I tried that day and I tried every day. So that's why I don't know.
Right, and then it's just like when you're saying that you're comfortable or happy with where you are today. It doesn't mean that you've given up that hope that you're gonna run one day. It's like don't never lose the hope. And if you die and you never ran, so what? Like where did you lose? But it's just like today, this is the situation that you're in, and I think that's where kind of like you've realized that you came to that realization where this is where I am today. But it doesn't mean you're giving up the hope, and it doesn't mean that that we're all like, oh, she's never gonna stay like that. I don't think none of us think like that. That this is your forever. That one day you will be able to.
And I feel like taking it day by day has helped out a lot. Or it's like, what was I saying one time? Like, oh, so what are my kids gonna say that, you know, with my wheelchair? And you were like, well, why are you worrying about that? You have to worry about today. Like, worry about then. What did you say, Katy? Worry about.
No, I think it was one day you're like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to play soccer with my kids, and
yeah,
I'm like, there's parents nowadays who are able to walk around, and I have never played soccer with my kids, so don't feel bad.
They're fine.
Being able to, and they'll be fine. Your kids are gonna love you no matter what.
And
that should be one of your least worries. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Shit.
Exactly.
No, but I don't know if it was you or Katy. You were like, oh, worry about that until you get there. Like,
we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, we're not there yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Have the kids first.
Find the man.
Exactly.
Wait, I need to date
Get a boyfriend first.
Yeah, bro. I don't have a boyfriend, but he's here, bro. Anyways, guys, it was really fun having you guys. It was like a pleasure, and I know y'all always see y'all and they be like whatever, but this is different because why? Because you are here and keeping it real with Milz. And do you guys want to say bye or ciao?
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
We're back soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, like
thank you for having us. Thank you for watching us.
Yeah, don't judge me. I get nervous.
I will link their Instagrams below. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and end it with this. See ya.
Bro,
I don't know how to do it again. Y'all want to do that with me?
No.
Okay, well I'll do that.
No.
And then you guys can see like see ya. I don't want to be ya. Okay, so that's what.
Look at Katy's face. You gotta zoom into her face.
See ya. Don't want to be ya.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye guys.
I was like,